Hi there. As promised, we're going to take another train tour of Canadian Ultimate version 2. Today we're going to be taking the green line. Runs around the northeast part of the map. And also goes through the seaport. So let's get started. I've been working some of these fields, as you can tell. Well, maybe you can't tell. But I've been working some of these fields, particularly the two big ones up north. Planted some poplar in one and canola in the other that I use for my biodiesel plant. One thing about this map, you won't ever run out of fuel. There are fuel tanks and water tanks, and well, there's seed tanks, fertilizer tanks. Those green, blue, red, and gray tanks that you see everywhere are full of those. You'll get charged for it, but it's okay. The only way that you can save money on fuel I've come up with is this biodiesel plant that I've got running. It also puts out compost as a side product. Unfortunately, I can't find anywhere to sell biodiesel, biofuel. So I'm putting it into mobile temporary storage tanks. I think I've already got 2.5 million liters of fuel. I'll never burn that up, no matter how much farming I do. Off to the right there is one of the fields on top. I've set up these heat generators all along the edge of this field that I can haul the poplar, the wood chips that I get from the poplar, directly to them. I think there's about a half dozen of them all along this field. So no matter where I fill up and top out, I can haul it over to one of those heat generators and get paid for my chips. Average payment runs anywhere from $200 all the way up to $600, mostly around $500 or $600 per thousand. So it's not bad. You can make quite a bit of money. This field here, I started this days ago, and it's not finished yet, but it's already made me over $3 million. You can see the poplar. See how fast it grows? Maybe someday we'll have further textured distances. Ah, here's the port. Yeah, we went swimming in there once. You have to look for that video. Like a twilight zone down there, underwater. Some ships in there, just waiting to load your product. Nice details. Wow, there's a wowie. And to our right here, we're right on the edge of the forest land. Those are trees all the way from there to the bottom of the map, southeast part of the map. So we'll be exploring that in the future. Do a little logging. Lots of trees. Those trees run all the way over to the northeast edge of the map. And of course you got sawmills and cranes and everything else in there that you can use to load the train. There's some more poplar I've got planted right by the farm. Poplar's a nice product to deal with, and you get huge yields off your fields. You may not get as much money as you do for sunflower or soybean, but it makes up for more than what you lose just because of the yield. I hate cutting down a nice forest. That first tree is always the hardest. But they grow back. You can plant more. I don't know why those... You notice how those trees change when you get close to them? Off in the distance they're almost a light turquoise color. And you get up close and it's almost like a different tree. I don't know why that is. Keeps you entertained while you're driving on the train. And here's the store. We're going by there, and you can see we had a couple of fuel tankers sitting there because I got fuel coming out my ears. So that was the Green Line tour of the northeast section of Canadian Ultimate Map. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be covering the bottom two sections, southwest and southeast, by train in 2 upcoming videos. So watch for them and subscribe if you would.